Hi and welcome to this video. My name is Sebastian and this channel is called Daydream District, bringing you the latest and greatest of Daydream VR. Now, this video is quite unlike any other video that I've uploaded to this channel before because this is an opinion piece. The reason why I come up with this opinion piece is that I'm quite concerned about Google's commitment towards the Daydream platform. The October 4th event, the Made by Google event, was extremely disappointing from the Daydream point of view. We didn't hear at all about the standalone devices, and in general, we hear very little from Google about the Daydream platform. So that's why I would like to voice my concerns and that of the Daydream community, and therefore I've written an open letter to the Google Daydream team that I would now like to read out to you guys. So here we go, an open letter to the Google Daydream team. Dear Daydream team, I've been covering Daydream from the day you announced it back in 2016. I'm a big fan of the system and probably your biggest evangelist, having produced over 350 Daydream related videos over at my YouTube channel Daydream District, this channel. You could say I went all in, strongly believing that you would eventually bring VR to the masses and build one of the most successful VR platforms out there. I still believe this could happen. However, I'm quite a bit concerned about where things are going with Daydream right now, and that's why I write this open letter. I have a unique insight into the Daydream community that I helped to build, and most importantly, I talk with a lot of game developers. Throughout my conversations with the game developers, a constant theme that I hear over and over again is that they are very much disappointed with their Daydream sales and that they earn much more money with the Gear VR versions of their games. Of course, that makes sense. Gear VR has had a 2-year head start and Samsung has put all their market power behind the system. It is simply in more people's hands. I understand it is not easy to catch up to the market leader in mobile VR starting from scratch. However, shouldn't you be much more aggressive in trying to catch up than it seems you are? After watching your Made by Google event on October 4th, I was deeply disappointed, and I know the Daydream community as a whole felt the same way. It felt like Daydream was merely an afterthought, a little pixel accessory that is now available in a few new colors. That presentation was painful to follow as an avid Daydream believer. I couldn't feel the commitment needed to be able to turn things around for Daydream at all. To make matters worse, you even raised the price of the headsets. Shouldn't you keep it at least at the same attractive $79 price point? Or even better, lower it to $49 and sell at cost to bring in as many new consumers as possible into the ecosystem? Heck, if I was you, I would add a free Daydream View to every single Pixel 2 and Pixel 2 XL that you sell in order to boost Daydream adoption. Just like this, game developers or people like me who have somehow invested time and money into your platform will have the chance to earn back their investments and keep on producing content for the platform. Watching your competition take stage at the Oculus Connect conference was an eye-opener in terms of what commitment to VR truly means. There is no other than Mark Zuckerberg himself standing on the stage of a whole conference dedicated to their VR platform, proclaiming that their goal is to get 1 billion people into VR. And to make sure that VR is a force of good in the world. And how will they accomplish this? By selling a super attractive VR standalone headset called Oculus Go that has everything a consumer needs to get into VR at an astonishing $199 price point. Wow! Now that is commitment and an aggressive market adoption strategy. Now picture again that guy at the Made by Google event who proudly proclaimed that the Daydream View is now available in new colors and at a 25% increase in price. My goodness. I don't even want to know the price of the upcoming Daydream standalone devices. My educated prediction With the Oculus Go selling at $199, the Daydream standalone headsets will be dead on arrival if they are anywhere above $300. And that will severely diminish Daydream's market share. Yes, we geeks and VR enthusiasts know that the Daydream standalone headsets with their WorldSense inside-out tracking technology will be better than the Oculus Go. But honestly, if my mom was to buy a VR headset, she wouldn't know what's the difference between 3 degrees of freedom and 6 degrees of freedom tracking. But what she clearly understands is that $199 is a much more attractive price than anything that's above $300. There is absolutely no doubt she will go for the Oculus Go, which will be a great entry point for her into VR. And boom, another potential Daydream user gone and spending her money in another ecosystem. And honestly speaking, with the Daydream standalones using that old 3 degrees of freedom controller, I don't think my mom will be missing out too much here on the experience as well. So where does this leave us? Again, I believe you have to drastically change your approach and become much more aggressive and committed if you don't want Daydream to follow the likes of Google Buzz, Google Plus, or any other of the failed Google endeavors. It's a crucial time for Daydream now. And what we have certainly learned from Facebook's history is that Mark Zuckerberg is not taking prisoners when it comes to the fight for market domination. You have to fight back now, or you will lose, just like you lost social. If I was in your shoes, I would first lower the price of the Daydream View to $49 and actually give one away for free with every single Pixel 2. Heck, your Google Home Mini costs $49 with all that amazing technology inside. You can't tell me that the Daydream View costs more to produce than the Google Home Mini. Why don't you take the fight for VR as seriously as you take the fight against Amazon for voice domination? Then, if you have not done so already, I would scramble to come up with a Daydream Go standalone headset that can compete with the Oculus Go on price. A simple 3 degrees of freedom Daydream standalone without WorldSense technology that you can also sell for $199. Or better, $189, talking about being aggressive. With all those 2,000 additional HTC engineers, you should be able to pull it off and fight for that entry-level VR market. If you had such a low-end offering, you could much better justify a higher price point for your WorldSense standalone headsets. But if it's gonna be Oculus Go versus WorldSense headsets at $100+ price difference, this won't end well for Daydream. So this has already been quite a lengthy letter, and I shall leave it here. I sincerely hope this reaches you and gives you a good idea what the Daydream community is concerned about. Sincerely, Sebastian Ang, founder of Daydream District. So that's my open letter to the Google Daydream team. Now, I don't expect a written reply. What I would much more hope for is simply more commitment to the platform and a much more aggressive market strategy. But now I would really love to hear from you. What do you think of that letter? Do you agree, or do you think I'm completely wrong here? Please do leave your comments in the comment section below. And that's it for this opinion piece. I hope you enjoyed it and it was thought-provoking. If yes, give it a thumbs up. And of course, if you have not subscribed to Daydream District yet, do so now. Keep on daydreaming and see you in the next video.